Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to JWE Wednesday Night Wingcrest. We're in St. Paul, Minnesota, where tonight we have the Battle of the Phantom Thieves headlining as Haru Okumura and Makoto Niijima square off. Meanwhile, we might not have any tag team matches on the table tonight, but that doesn't mean we won't be getting any tag team action, as Shulk is set to face off against Rex, and Pyra takes on Devola. And Nier and 9S finally square off in a one-on-one matchup. So sit down and get ready for another exciting night of controlled chaos, because this is Wingcrest. And here we go, starting off our night. Introducing first, making his way to the ring with Zeke Von Genbu. He is one half of your men's tag team champions, Rex.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Zeke, the irresistible force, representing the Disciples of Darkness from Elysian Fields, weighing in at 125 pounds, one half of the Grand Prix Men's Tag Team Champions, Rex.
And his opponent, representing the Vision Warriors, making his way to the ring with Ryan, or should I say with your men's Universal Champion Ryan. He is the master of the Monado, the hero of the Homs, the God Slayer, Shulk.
Representing the Blade Runners from Camelot, weighing in at 144 pounds.
And here we go, both men ready. Got their tag team partners in their corners. Referee rings the bell. Rex with a knife edge chop. Shulk with a jawbreaker. Now both men locking up, trying to gain top position. And now Rex escaping to the back. Rear waist lock, and Shulk with a reversal. And now working on the neck. Rex with the reversal. No, Shulk working on the arm. Sending Rex down. Just really working on that upper arm. And now a rear waist, or a hammer lock. Shulk not letting go. And just sending Rex down. Rex back up to his feet and immediately locking up again with Shulk. Now Shulk escaping to the back rear waist lock of his own applied. And now Rex reversing that. Work on the neck. And Shulk fights out, uppercut right underneath the ribs. And again, locking up. Both men showing tremendous amounts of technicality. Rex just really working on that arm. Shulk now turning that around, work on Rex's arm. It's really cranking. And throwing Rex down. Shulk going for the cover. Not expecting much. It's a 2 count. Now Lasam looking for the kick. Looking for a knife edge chop. Nothing. Irish whip. And Shulk with a kick right to the chest. Now heading to the corner. Heading up top. Looking to fly. Lining himself up. And a crossbody connects. Shulk forcing Rex back up to his feet. Looking for the kick. Rex with the reversal, pushing Shulk down. And now a high ankle hold. Shulk right next to the ropes. Not using a rope break, instead just pushing Rex away. And a swinging neck breaker. And now Zeke on the apron, not entirely sure what his plan was. Maybe trying to distract Shulk. Not even sure if Shulk even noticed. Senton from the top rope. Rex in the corner, Shulk staring him down. And the corner clothesline, kick right between the shoulders. And now Shulk. With a kick right to the jaw. Neither the Monado Smash or the Monado Buster, but anyway, going for the cover. 1, 2, no. And Shulk with a sliding clothesline, or a sliding drop kick, and now Rex with an arm drag, looking to come back a little bit, forcing Shulk up, turning him around, and a suplex. Didn't even realize that Rex had that much strength in him. Head scissor toss. Shulk crawling into the corner. Trying to get up. Rex forcing him up to his knees and just swinging axe punch. Now Rex climbing up top. Zeke trying to hype up the crowd. And a diving axe handle dropping out. Zeke working grabbing Shulk's leg, and now Ryan trying to get, trying to distract Rex, trying to do what Zeke did. I don't know. The referee has no choice but to disqualify Ryan, and now Zeke is gone as well. Both men trying to give their respective partners some advantage, and yeah, now they're gone from ringside. Shulk and Rex, they wanted just a normal match. And the budding feud between Zeke and Ryan growing even into this. Rex with a 2 count. Heading to the outside. Is he looking for the phenomenal forearm? Yes, he is. Cover. 1, 2. No. Rex to the outside. Lining up again, another phenomenal forearm. Cover 1, 2, 3. And Rex, showing that he doesn't need help from Zeke to get things done. He can work Shulk, he knows. I mean, Shulk is his mentor after all. He kind of knows all of Shulk's tricks. Now, granted, Shulk does know all of Rex's tricks as well, but whatever.
Here is your winner, Rex.
Not a bad victory for Rex. Not a bad showing at all. And next, introducing first, in this matchup between former champions,
Making her way to the ring from Japan, Kirijo.
it is Mitsuru Kirijo.
And her opponent, representing Diamond Mine from Tokyo, Japan, the Phantom Violence.
And her opponent, representing the Phantom Thieves, it is Kasumi Yoshizawa. Here we go. Ref rings the bell and meet in the middle, and immediately lock up. Kasumi pushing Mitsuru down, locking up again. And now Mitsuru with a headlock. And now Kasumi just working on Mitsuru's arm. And the cover. 1, there's 2. Mitsuru kicks out. And Kasumi with a kick right to the spine, heading to the outside. Lining up. Double A dropkick from the apron. And now Kasumi with a diving crossbody. And along the outside. Again, lining up another apron, top rope, double A dropkick, and now heading up top. Another flying crossbody splash. Looking for a corkscrew splash off the springboard, but Mitsuru gets out of the way, and I have to say, Mitsuru looking very weak as of late. Kasumi with a back elbow, turning Mitsuru around. Now middle rope, crossbody. Kasumi going for the cover, 1, 2, no. Double foot stomp connects. Kasumi forcing Mitsuru up, turning her around. Into the piggyback position, and a belly to back suplex. Kasumi heading up top. A 540 splash, and the cover, 1, 2, 3. And the question backstage, now making its way to the ring, what is happening to Mitsuru Kirijo? We've seen Kasumi have season, openers like this. But what is happening with Mitsuru?
Here is your winner, the Phantom Thieves.
And next, these two have fought before, just not in this format. That I can remember.
Making his way to the ring from the Machine Age, weighing in at 215 pounds, Niles F.
Introducing first, representing Yorha. He does not have a cult of personality quite yet, but it is 9S. And his opponent.
And his opponent from the past, weighing in at 185 pounds, Nier.
Always coming up short in the big moments, it seems. It is Nier. And here we go, 9S, Nier. Ready? And referee rings the bell, they rush towards each other and immediately lock up. Now the tail of the tape. Nier definitely having the height advantage, but 9S seemingly having the weight advantage. Referee has to separate them. 9S, or excuse me, Nier, with a right hand, and now just dragging 9S mask across the top rope. Thankfully, the mask providing some level of separation between the rope burn and, well, between the rope and the face, preventing at least a little bit of rope burn. Nier look for the clothesline. 9S stuck underneath that. Sending Nier for a run into the corner. Turning him around. Elbow right to the spine. Up. And face first into the turnbuckle, going for the cover. There's one. And an Irish whip. 9S with the trip, but Nier getting out a little bit less scathed. The 9S continues the offense. Dropping the arm, stomping on the hand. And locking up again. Nina's pushing Nier away. Sending him into the corner. And a spin-out slam. 9S, middle rope. Hyping up the crowd, trying to get them on his side. Double leg dropkick. And the cover, one and only one. Nier to the outside, 9S joining him. This is not Falls Count anywhere, so they have to get back in the ring in, let's say, like 45 seconds. Perhaps a minute. The referee is going to take this long to count to one. And back into the ring we go. Well, Nier goes. 9S just kind of standing out there, and finally back into the ring. There we go. And now a brawl erupting in the middle of the ring. Knife edge chop. Nier with the knife edge chop as well. 9S trying to egg him on. Nier landing that perfectly. 9S again trying that, and Nier again just landing the target perfectly. 9S, maybe you should let your ego go a little bit. And Nier just turning this around, both men in the pocket. I'm expecting Nier to come out on top. No, it's 9S. Nier pushing that away. Sending 9S down, and now middle rope. Will he have the distance for this axe handle drop? Yes, he will. And the cover, one and only one. And Nier looking for the clothesline. 9S just not doing anything, and Nier just flies over him. Back by drop, 9S going for the cover. There's one and only one as Nier kicks out. And now the Kojai clutch locked in. Nier trying to escape, 9S locking in, and Nier forced to tap. And I was expecting 9S to release that, but no. Do you see what happens when you don't release submission holds, guys? You get wins, and that is exactly what 9S found out tonight. Big win for him. And starting off our second half of matches for the night. Introducing first, representing the Gestalt sisters, it is Devola.
Making her way to the ring, representing Damage Control from Valhalla, Deborah.
And her opponent, representing the double-edged blades, it is the Aegis herself,
From Elysian Fields,
Pyra. And here we go, refereeing the bell. Devil and Pyra meet in the middle, and Pyra immediately begins just sending the kicks Devola's way. Devola catching that eventually, turning one around and now locking up. Now Pyra grabbing Devola from behind in a rear waist lock. Pyra just working on the neck. And now Devola working on Pyra. Just putting the leg headlock. Putting Pyra in a leg headlock, excuse me. Eventually breaking it. With Devola sending Pyra headfirst into the canvas. Pyra slow up to her feet. Devola immediately sending her down. And rolling up the Aegis, going for the cover, not even a 1 count. Turning that around, Devola wanting to a springboard so bad. And, I mean, she does hit the crossbody. And a knee right to the face. Devola trying to get Pyra back up to her feet, turning her around. Hammer punch to the spine. And now both of them into the outside. What is Devola looking for here? Not much as Pyra escapes back into the ring. Devola giving chase. And a snap DDT. Devola to the outside. Rolling back in. Pyra trying to walk her to the corner. Devola elbowing out. Pyra escaping with that punch. Now a little exchange between these two. Open palm strikes, knife edge chops. And just unloading in the pocket, neither woman really coming out on top. And now Pyra rolling Devola up, not even a 1 count. Pyra sending Devola for a run. And a Spanish fly off the rebound, and now Pyra heading up top. Spiral tap. And the cover 1-2. Close. Pyra just stomping down on Devola. Busting her open eventually. Now trying to get her back up to her feet. Irish whip. And now turning that around with a suplex. Pyra middle rope. Diving axe handle drop. Again, somehow connects. And now Pyra. Fujiwara armbar. Trying to get Devola to tap. Devola finding the escape. And now Devola belly to belly suplex. And the cover 1-2. Pyra kicks out. Devola turning Pyra around, stomping on the thigh. And the cover 1-2. Nope. Devola heading up top. Elbow drop to the chest. Forcing Pyra back up to her feet. Or not, up to a seated position, now into a kneeling position, that's what I meant to say. And a drop kick. Devola double leg drop kick. And Devola greeting Pyra with a head scissor hurricane run along the outside, double leg dropkick into the barricade. And trying to toss Pyra, and again, Pyra just hitting an invisible wall. Pyra slipping out to the back. Neck breaker. There's 5. Can we get back inside the ring, please? No, we're just going to run into the invisible wall? Okay. Now we make it back into the ring. And if you're wondering why tag team members just sometimes won't get back onto the apron, that's why. There's an invisible wall that just sometimes appears for literally no reason. Rake to the spine. And now Pyra lining up the cartwheel moonsault. And looking for the finish. Kick to the chest. DDT. Good morning, good evening, good night. You want back and forth action? That match is exactly what, well, maybe not exactly what you would like, but definitely close. It was definitely very back and forth. But unfortunately for Devola, Pyra just had a little bit more gas in the tank and seizing control towards the end of that match. Cartwheel moonsault, DDT, and that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner,
And now for our penultimate matchup of the evening. Introducing first. It is the Beast himself, Dunban.
is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Camelot, weighing in at 100. pounds, the Beast, Dunban.
And his opponent?
And his opponent from the internet, weighing in at 215 pounds, Matt.
It is the final boss. It is him. It is Matt. And here we go, both men ready. Ref rings the bell. Matt immediately running towards Dunban, hitting him with a flying clothesline. And the ground and pound. Rolling Dunban onto his side. Kick to the spine. Stomp to the wrist. And now just stomping down. Dunban back up to his feet and reversing that. And apron suplex. Matt gets out of the way, kick to the spine. And sends Dunban chest first into the steel steps. Forcing Dunban back up to his feet. And tossing him aside yet again. Referee already at the count of 5. Matt walking Dunban back to the ring, tossing him back inside, and slipping back into the ring himself. Locking up. Dunban walking Matt into the corner. Referee trying to separate them. And Matt with a cheap shot. Dunban with a kick right to the chest. And snap neck breaker. Moonsault from the top rope connects. Now Dunban going for the cover. There's only one. Looking for the crossbody. Matt gets out of the way. And Dunban elbowing out. Irish Whip looking for the back elbow. And Matt just bouncing Dunban off the top rope. Middle rope now. And a flying elbow sending Dunban down. Matt going for the cover. There's only one again. Matt heading up top. Staring down at the beast. Turning around. 180 splash, and the cover still only 1 count. Table position, hammer drop. And Matt spearing Dunban off the apron. Matt eventually joining Dunban along the outside. And hitting him with a clothesline. Matt scurrying up top. Staring down Dunban. And a flying forearm. Stomp to the wrist. Elbow drop missed. Hey, that rhymed. And Dunban with a flying crossbody. Back up to his feet quickly. Forcing Matt back up to his feet. Tossing him into the corner barricade, and now just retreating back into the ring. Matt slow back into the ring. Doesn't really need to rush. There's a neck breaker along the outside, and Matt still along the outside. There's 7. And nearly jumping on Dunban. Dunban looking for the running clothesline, but Matt turning that into a Superman punch. Not going for the cover right away. Instead, locking in. The wind-up. The pitch. Strike down the middle. And the cover. 1, 2, no. Matt. Stomp to the thigh. Just rolling Dunban around. Elbow to the knee. Kick to the spine. And now Dunban to the outside. Climbing back in. Matt just watching. Dunban saying hello. Matt saying have a double leg dropkick. And the cover. 1, 2. Still nothing. And now a boxing match between these two erupting inside the ring. And Dunban just putting an end to that quickly with an enziguri. Over the shoulders. Dunban the jawbreaker now heading to the corner. Looking for the Tempest kick. Fans calling for the Blossom dance, but this is the second best. The Tempest kick. The cover. 1, 2. No. Dunban forcing Matt up to his feet. And a suplex. Dunban now just meandering. Probably the best word to describe that. And Matt taking Dunban down. Back on the offensive. But Dunban with a clothesline. Now just walking around, forcing Matt back up to his feet. Born in a world of strife against the odds, you choose to fight. Blossom dance. Cover. 1, 2, 3. I was expecting a very back and forth battle between these two, but not quite to this extent. These two absolutely giving us a show.
Here is your winner, the Beast, Dunban.
And Dunban coming home with another victory, and again I ask from last week, is it legit? Is he legit? And now for our main event of the evening. Introducing first, representing your women's tag team champions, Diamonds.
From Tokyo, Japan, one half of the Grand Prix.
It is the beauty thief, Haru Okumura.
Beautiful Thief.
And her opponent, and fellow Phantom Thief,
Representing
it is the queen of the Phantom Thieves,
Japan,
Makoto Niijima. And here we go, both Phantom Thieves ready for this Phantom Thief battle, the Battle of the Phantom Thieves. Both women locking each other up. Now Makoto the stomp to the back of the head. And Haru with the reversal. Dragon screw. And just working on Makoto's arm. And Haru with a leg DDT. And now Haru heading up top, getting Mako-chan up to her feet, and a double leg drop kick. And now going for the cover. One and only one. And Haru with a crossbody from the apron, sending Makoto back down, setting her up, kick to the spine again. And Haru again to the top rope. And now Makoto with a moonsault? Kick to the spine. And again. And Makoto trying to flip the script, trying to get back on the offense, or trying to get the offense going. There's a swinging neck breaker. And now Makoto middle rope. Look for the double knees. Haru just steps out of the way. And an elbow sending Mako-chan down. Haru with a spear. Or a tackle. Middle rope trying to get Makoto back up. There's the double knees from Haru connecting. And now the women's rights. There's one, there's two, there's three. I have to say, here on JWE, we do support women's rights. And Haru extending a hand, Makoto shaking it. These two still best friends, and with that, I would like to thank you all for joining us here tonight, and hope to see you on Friday for Eclipse as we get ever closer to our quarter season PLE. But until then, we are signing out from St. Paul, Minnesota. See ya.